Okay, Luffers, 2-0 win today against Stoke City. Another good test for the players. What are your thoughts after that one?
Yeah, really good display. Treated it a little bit more like a real game. That's always difficult, but didn't make a change for the first 60 minutes. Got ourselves 2-0 in front, and then we should have probably added to the scoreline later on. They had a strong team out. I know they're down here for the weekend. They went primarily with their 21s, where I think last night was more the 18s, and you could see that it was a step up. Like they challenged us well. They used the ball well. They made us think about our out of possession. Good test.
Obviously, it's, you don't want to sort of pinpoint too many players individually for their performances in pre-season, but one player who's really enjoying his time already, Ben Seymour, a couple of goals today. What are your thoughts on his performance?
Yeah, he's brilliant. Yeah, really top centre forwards. We're very, very fortunate to have him, and I think we're good for him as well. We play obviously with more than one centre forwards, and he gets to play up there with someone where I think he's more suited. We're really chuffed with Ben. We knew he was a good player when we signed him, but he's top. You can see he's played the amount of games he has at league football. He's still a top professional the way he conducts himself. Really, really good person, and great signing for us. I think that's 5 goals in 5 or 6 games in pre-season, and he's not played a 90-minute yet. So, really good start from him. Proper happy to have him.
And I know we've spoken after games, Rich, and about sort of thinning the squad down and maybe seeing a bit more of like a compact, solid unit from a Taunton side. And this late on in pre-season, with the players that did start today, giving a bit of an insight with now that the fixtures are out. We sort of nearing towards that sort of finalised team, or is it still made?
Well, it's difficult. I think again we were hoping for 1 or 2 more tests to have sort of arose sort of by now. We sort of washed everyone aside really in the 6 games. I know we drew one of those, but we should have won it. So we delayed it a little bit. We've got Chippenham Tuesday, which will be a super tough test, and then the Wales weekender where we got 2 games. So we'll probably make decisions after that. We've been honest with everybody that's when we're looking to do it. Then it's going to be tough for me. And look, ultimately, like we've got to retain the real important ones, but at the moment, like we've got 20 lads in the squad, they're doing terrific. If they want to be patient and wait for opportunities to arise in season, then we're open to that as well, because we've got some good players.
We'll touch on the fixtures, Rich, obviously, which came out yesterday. I know you've had a look as well, and starting to get your preparation done now. But in terms of the next couple of games, you talk about Chippenham, you talk about the Wales weekender. What can we expect from those matches?
Well, I think the Chippenham one's similar to today. There'll be 2 or 3 sort of changes, maybe 4 to the starting 11. Those that are probably vying more for an impact sort of sub role at the moment will be given the opportunity to do that. Those that are vying for starts will again come in. It's going to be a real tough game. They use the ball particularly well. They pass it well. They enjoy playing on our pitch. I think it's in good nick at the moment. We've got some rain coming, which I think is going to will help it again even more. I think it'll be a really tough test for us. I think we tested more than we have been so far. And we'll have to see how we adapt to that. And if we keep coming out all singing, all dancing with performances, then great. But we almost need a lesson at some point in pre-season. So I think the Wales weekender and Chippenham will likely give us one of those and give us a bit more food for thought.
And we're starting the season away at Havant, Rich, and obviously a couple of games played on a Wednesday at home instead of a Tuesday. Just a word on those. Yeah,
well, look, it was a late decision in terms of we sort of. Again, we train on a Monday night at SGS, where Yeovil train. It's a brilliant facility. We're very, very, very lucky to have it. But Monday isn't the perfect night. We made the decision when Josh Gould had left, who would have struggled with the Wednesdays, the rest of the playing squad. It didn't matter to them Tuesday or Wednesday. So for the benefit of player welfare, essentially, if we're trained on a Monday and playing on a Tuesday, it's not ideal preparation. So the Monday, Wednesday will allow us that. And I think the crowds will probably, you get a lot more football people that will be involved on Tuesdays that can come on the Wednesdays. Ultimately, it's going to hinder more, so some and others it won't. So that was the decision on it. In terms of the sort of the fixtures, couldn't get any tougher, could it? I saw Sean here watching today. I know their fixture was called off because they've had a few injuries away at Cows. He was here watching today. You'd have seen we've got a good side, but they've got a very good one as well. So yeah, really tough opening day. But for me, I'm looking at the opening week probably more than the opening day. I've set a little target myself already, what I'd like to yield from that, and we've got Havant away, Yate at home, then Basingstoke at home. So three really, really tough fixtures, and we've got the rivals in August as well on the Bank Holiday Monday. So it's a brilliant opening month for us, and we're geared up for it now.
And good attendance from the Peacocks Army today, enjoying it in the sun. How crucial is their support going to be? Yeah,
amazing. To get 400 for a friendly, some of those teams that we mentioned, those down the road would be happy with 400 for a league fixture, and we're getting that for a friendly. So it shows you what sort of size of football club we got here. No doubt the Yate and the Basingstoke will be bigger. But they're, brilliant support. I think they all enjoyed their football. It took me 10, 15 minutes to get in the bar today to have a drink, because all of them were so pleased and wanted to congratulate us on the performance. So I think they're seeing a really good football team, and we're very lucky to have them. I've maintained, from the day that I've come in, they are the most important people of the football club. They are the constant, and I think we're putting some smiles on faces with our performances in pre-season. But that won't count for an awful lot if we go and get beat at home to Yate and away at Havant in the opening two fixtures. So we won't get carried away, as I keep saying, but we're really happy where we're at the minute.